Welcome to the Great Basin Smoke Dispersion Briefing for Friday, March 5th. Over the last 2 weeks, we've seen precipitation mainly across the northern half of the Great Basin. However, this precipitation has still been generally below normal for the time of year. New snowfall has been reported over parts of the higher terrain of Utah, but elsewhere drier conditions have continued across Nevada and Idaho. Our snowpack has dwindled a little bit and is now between about 60 and 70% over the Sierra into western Nevada, with similar conditions over into Utah. Areas near normal are still central and eastern Idaho into Wyoming and parts of northern Nevada. Our satellite image from this morning shows a high pressure ridge that has been dominating the region, bringing us our warmer and drier conditions, is now being pushed off to the east as a colder area of low pressure approaches the west coast. This will bring an increase in winds and some precipitation, mainly to western and northern areas, but will generally be on the lower end. Looking at our conditions for later this afternoon, again, as that trough moves in, winds will start to pick up, so we will see better dispersion across Nevada. You can see the strongest winds will be over central and western Nevada and up into Idaho, with wind gusts generally between about 30 and 40 miles per hour. Mixing heights will remain in the moderate range. On Saturday, this system quickly moves off to the east. We will likely see some precipitation later tonight into early in the morning across the Sierra into far western Nevada. This is where the heavier amounts will be, especially in the higher terrain of the Sierra, but it will be a pretty quick burst of snow, so we're not expecting huge amounts in those areas, with also some showers that will likely move across Idaho. We'll also see those gusty winds spread further east and increase on Saturday, so we will see good dispersion almost region-wide in especially the lower elevations. So again, on Saturday, as that system moves east, you can see the strongest winds will be across Idaho, northeast and eastern Nevada into Utah. These winds will be a little bit stronger than what we'll see today, with some gusts likely increasing above 45 or 50 miles per hour in some areas. Mixing heights will also improve significantly across the Great Basin. On Sunday, we will be in between systems, but generally breezy southwest flow, not quite as strong as what we'll see on Saturday, but still good dispersion over the southern half of the Great Basin and parts of the north. So again, on Sunday, we will see those gusty winds generally in the 25 to 30 mile per hour range in the south, with also some breezy winds up over central Idaho and much lighter winds over the rest of the Great Basin. Mixing heights will still remain in the moderate range. Looking at our forecast clearing index for Utah, we will see generally low conditions today, but as those winds increase on Saturday, we will see a great improvement, and then still moderate to high clearing indices over the southern half of Utah on Sunday as those gusty winds get pushed further to the south. Our 3-day forecast for precipitation, again, we might see some decent amounts of snow with a quick burst moving through tonight into tomorrow morning in the Sierra, and more light to moderate amounts in the central Idaho mountains, but elsewhere, very light showers further south into northern Utah, if anything at all, and then dry conditions continue over the southern half of the Great Basin. Our next system moves in on Monday, so we will see another trough of low pressure bring clouds and lighter showers to the northern half of the Great Basin, along with some breezy winds, which will keep dispersion high in all areas. On Tuesday, this area of low pressure will start sliding south down the California coast, still providing some showers and generally cloud cover over the northern half of the region with breezy winds and good dispersion. On Wednesday, we might see some precip in our southern areas. Right now, the precipitation is looking pretty light, but at least some cloud cover along with those breezy winds and some cooler conditions as that area of low pressure gets a little bit closer. Then on Thursday, we will see that area of low pressure move into the eastern half of the geographic area and really more predominantly in the southwest. So again, we will continue to see some very light showers through the middle of the week over parts of southern and eastern areas of the Great Basin, and then breezy north to northeast winds over northern areas. So again, another day of good dispersion across the GAC. Precipitation for days 4 and 5, which takes us from Monday through Wednesday, again shows that next system moving in. So some better amounts of precipitation in the Sierra, and then more light to moderate amounts, especially in the higher terrain, over parts of central areas of the GAC and then further north. The 8 to 14-day outlook, taking us from March 12th through the 18th, shows cooler conditions than normal and possibly above normal precipitation, mainly over western areas of the geographic area, as those areas of low pressure try to move into the west and then possibly slide further south down the coast. In any case, we are looking at more of a progressive pattern with systems moving across for the next couple of weeks. That concludes our webcast for today. Check back on Monday for the latest updates.